Store sales for arbitrage. If you're doing arbitrage, both retail and online, it is critical that you take advantage of store sales and discounts and things of that nature. So you may be signed up to receive emails from all of the various stores that you source from, but this can completely ruin your email inbox. It's absolutely crazy, and you have to go through each and every email to see what's what. In this video, we're going to look at a free solution that's going to put everything in one place for you away from your email so you don't end up with more clutter. And you can even sort through to get the stores and deals that you prefer. And we're starting right now. Hello, working class hustlers. My name is Horace, also known as La Machine. And on this channel, we talk everything arbitrage as it pertains to selling on Amazon and making a profit. So if you're interested and you're not already signed up, go ahead right now and subscribe to the channel. Hit that bell notification because we upload four videos per week, two of which are giving you free leads, and we concentrate on newbies. We concentrate on ungated products. So in other words, on Wednesdays, we have a segment called Jump On It. That's where I'm out in the field because I'm a working class hustler. I work a regular job just like many of you. And I want to demonstrate all the time how you can be finding deals and making money while you're at your regular job. It's incredible. Thursdays and Fridays, we upload regular videos like this one to help you along your journey and just give you things that we think are going to help you out. And then on Saturdays, you really don't want to miss that because that's where we go live. The Working Class Hustler family comes together. We spend the majority of our time sourcing, and that's so important, especially for new people. Okay? So here's the deal. We're going to talk a little bit. We're going to just get into the video now. So here's the deal. You have to always be looking for deals because every penny you save increases your bottom line. Now, looking at sales gives you a nice starting point because a lot of times, we all do it, guys. We search the same stores over and over, and then we wonder why we're not growing, right? Now, I get it. You learn a store. You figure out a store that you can trust. They don't damage the inventory. They're good with returns. They're good on speed. They're good where when you're using software like Tactical Arbitrage or whatever you may be using, they always, or generally speaking, they seem to always have stock. It's nice, but you're sourcing the same thing over and over. So when you come from the standpoint of, okay, where am I going to start? And you start with sales, it's going to take you out of your comfort zone. It's going to get you some things. It's going to get you out of that rut. So it's a great way. Looking for sales is also good because, it's going to get you that degree of separation that I talk about a lot. Okay. So if you're doing this business, arbitrage, you got to remember other people are doing it as well. So what are you going to do that's different from them? Okay. You got to understand, guys, you think you're committed. You think you're dedicated. You think you're never going to go away until you get what you want. Guess what? You're not alone. There are people just like you who are just as dedicated, just as committed, and never are going to go away. So what are you going to do about it? Well, you got to do today what others don't to have tomorrow what others won't. That's just all there is to it. And remember, there are sellers on Amazon who are lazy. The ones I just talked about that are committed, dedicated, and will never go away. They're not willing to take that extra step. That's why it is so important to be looking at sales. And let me get a little bit deeper into what I mean by being lazy. Yet you're not going to go away. You're going to constantly do the business. It's not just about that they're lazy because they're not willing to take the extra step to look for deals, the extra steps to use a discounted gift card, the extra steps to ensure that they're getting cash back. They're lazy a lot because they're always looking for replenishables. Now I want you to listen, guys. Listen up, hustlers. This really goes out to those that are already doing this business. Now listen, because this may apply to you. If you're constantly looking for replenishables, that's a form of laziness. I'm not saying that you should not do replenishables. I do replenishables, but if that's all you're looking for, think about it, guys. Why? Why? Because you want something that you don't have to continue working towards. You want something that you can just keep sending in over and over. Have you ever watched any other channels besides this one? Of course you have. Have you ever got into any other groups that deal with arbitrage? Of course you have. And what do you keep hearing? Replenishables, replenishables. I'm looking for replenishables. I'm looking for something I can replen. Everybody's looking for replenishable, guys. So when you get on replenishables, they're good for a while. And then all of a sudden, there's 15, 20, 30 other people on it because everybody's looking for replenishables. So sometimes you have to understand when you set up a business model where the foundation is with replenishables, but you're really knocking it out of the park when you're finding sales. You have to understand, how long is that sale good? It's good for today, maybe tomorrow, then it's gone. I got news for you, hustlers. People are reverse searching your store, just like you're reverse searching other people's stores. Don't think people ain't looking at yours. And what is the software, whatever software they're using, or even if they're doing it manually, they're seeing your inventory and they're saying, this ain't no good deal. And they move on because they couldn't get it at the sale price that you got it at. They're busy being lazy, looking for what can I replenish over and over. And you know what? You're going to make the money because you've embraced the work that it takes. And every day, every week, every month, you're constantly finding new deals. The deal is here today. It's going tomorrow. So you have to keep working. But that gives you the degree of separation. Okay, now you got momentum going. You see what I'm saying? So this is why looking for sales is so important. Before we get into the software, we got to ask why. Why are we making such a big deal out of sales? Because every penny you save is more profit for you. Because by going for sales, that gives you new places to source that you're not going to look at because you're a creature of habit and you're doing the same thing over and over. Okay? Another reason, because it puts that degree of separation between you and the competition. So many people are looking for replenishables all day, and that's all they concentrate on. And then they want to tell you, well, I had a good product until 30, 50, 60 other people jumped on the listing. Well, guess what? That's going to happen because the majority of people are looking for replenishables. Guys, you got to embrace the work. You can't get into this saying, let me see if I can do the least amount possible and hope that there are no one like me. Everybody wants to work, so no one's going to be looking for the easy stuff and taking it away from me. You know what? Let's get into the software. But real quick, before we do that, let me go ahead. What I'm going to do, I am going to show you my my account. We're going to take a look at what's going on so that you get an idea of what I do here. Okay. So what we're looking at right now is my Amazon account. And you can see today is September the 20th. The year is 2020. Man, is time flying or what? Okay. But that's okay. That's okay. Because we get to say, oh my, how time flies, and look at all that we accomplished, right? So we've had 14 sales so far. It is 2:40 p.m. Eastern where I'm at. That's pretty good. If we look at the last 7 days, 2,400. Last 15 days, almost 6,000. Last 30 days, $14,248.33. And no, this is not what I get to keep. I keep roughly 20% after all expenses, so you can do the math. But I just wanted to kind of give you an idea of the kind of numbers that I do. Because you deserve that if I'm going to put myself out here as some sort of trusted authority. So you can see last year we did 103,000, blah, blah, blah. This year so far, according to what has been tabulated, 145,387. We haven't even gone into the fourth quarter yet. Now, if you kind of look month to date, and we're just going to look at this month, you can kind of see how my chart is all over the place. And that's the way this works, guys. So don't get into thinking, you know, this is business. Business is life. You're going to have a chart that looks like this. You know, you're going to have your good days where you got 700 in that day. You're going to have your bad days where you had 150, you know. But yesterday, well, no, not yesterday, but yesterday we had 295. The day before that, 527. We're already at 200. So enough of that. Now here's what we're going to do. We're going to look at the software that's going to do what we want it to do. Okay. Now, like I said in the intro, the issue is this, guys. The issue is if you sign up for emails, it's going to kill your email inbox. You know what I mean? But imagine having all of your emails at one place that you're getting sales from, you know, sales letters, and being able to sort through and get right to what you want. SalesGazer is a free solution. You can just go to salesgazer.com, log in, you know, create an account, and I'll tell you what, let me get logged in here real quick, and then we'll show you what it looks like, show you how to get started. Boom, bam. Okay, so once you get signed in, you're going to see something that looks like this, except in the beginning, you're not going to have any emails right away. So the first thing you got to do is tell the software, hey, what sites do I want to receive emails from? So you see all these emails I'm getting. Now, by default, it's showing 20 per page. But look at all of these. Look at this. I got 14,000. I need to clean this out. I got 14,421 emails because I haven't cleaned it out. Imagine having all of this crap in your inbox. You don't want to have to deal with that. See, that's what this is all about, making your life easier. So you'll come to the gear icon. You'll click that. It takes a minute. That's okay. And then the first thing you want to do is it's just going to list all of the sites that you can get emails from, you know, sales letters from. And what you're going to do, you could either select, you got to pick the country that you're at. Now, of course, I'm US, but look at all the countries you can have with this. Okay. Now you can just select them all, or you can individually select the ones that you want. And once you select them, then you'll see this slider. From there, you could turn it on or off, whatever you want. Just like any other email, you could, for example, you could star, let me get back out of there. You could star something if you wanted to, but you would do that when you're in the email, and I'll show you that. You can trash some things. All right. So once you got everything set up, then you go to your inbox. And in your inbox, you see your deals, and there you can star it if you want to come back to it later. If you start saying, hey, you know what, Nike, I'm not doing so great with them, then you can go back to your gear icon and unsubscribe from Nike. Okay. Now look you could just sort of scan, and you can kind of look at things. Overstock 12%. But here's the thing. Here's the way I use it. When I'm looking, I like store-wide sales. So let me show you something. You can just type in, say if you wanted something to be, we're just going to say 30% off. You can type in 30%. And I think I got an extra character in there. So now now you're looking at everything with 30% off. You know, you could even say 50% off. and you just, oops, is that 500? I put an extra zero in there. And look at, from here, you could take, for example, you could either visit the store, or you could take that particular store, come over to your tactical arbitrage account, run a whole search, and in your search, then you would put that percentage off that you're getting from that store. That's why I like site-wide and store-wide discounts. So I would type in the keyword site-wide, see what comes up. Look at this. Hot topic, buy two, get one free site-wide. Site-wide sale alert up to 75%. Look at this. 20% site-wide. Today only, 10% off site-wide. Neiman and Marcus, site-wide, 30%. You know what I mean? So, and here's the deal. We're only looking at 20 per page. We can go on, and you can kind of see some of these are older. Looks like that was the 14th. But you could even go, sometimes people's websites will say store-wide. So I like to click on that and see what happens, you know. Now these are a little bit older, but I think you see how you could be using, you know, this software. Now again, I like a software called Tactical Arbitrage. And the way I would use this gives me ideas. Most of these stores are available to be searched in Tactical Arbitrage, okay? Now, what I would do is come into my members access, and when I get ready to do a product search, watch what I do. Let's get that deleted, come over. We'll go back to the site-wide. And we may find the store, we may not. Let's just see, pinkcherry.com. I don't know if that's available. It may not. Let me see, Pink. Okay, now, Pink Cherry, that's a tactical bucket store, but this is just for the purpose of showing you. Okay, so if you were going to search Pink Cherry, and what do we have? If this was still good, 20% site-wide. Now watch what happens. When we come into our source price adjustments, this is where we would put in that 20% discount. And right away, you know how many people are using tactical arbitrage and not putting anything in this box? The minute you put something in this box, you just separated yourself from so many people, because they're not going to do it. They're not going to take the time to sign up for something like SalesGazer and see where they could be saving money. Look at, see, we don't want up to 65%. We want 20%. Now this is an older one, but again, you could come over. I never heard of that, pagoda.com. See, this is what I'm talking about, hustlers. I never even heard of this site. Pagoda. And I don't see it right now, which means one of two things. It might be in the TA hospital, but, you know, 25% off. What? It Cosmetics. I don't see that one, but you guys get it. You got to put the work in, okay? Bookoutlet.com. Look at, what was that worth? Book Outlet, 15% off site-wide, okay? That's an older one, but you see my point. I would never think to search Book Outlet. You know what I'm saying? and you would put that percentage off. What did we say? It was 15% site wide. You put that 15% right there. You just separated yourself from the majority of people that's using this software. Okay, and of course, I do recommend that you use the software. If you're a working class hustler like me, you work in a regular job, you don't have time to be manually searching. You don't want to do that. Not in the 21st century, guys. What you want to do is use this software. Okay. If you come down, if you went to tacticalarbitrage.com, you can kind of see the pricing on this. You could pick the ones you want. Guys, you probably don't need the flip pack, the wholesale, the arbitrage plus wholesale. You probably don't need the full suite. That's what I have. You probably need this one right here. Okay. If you don't know about the software, there are very few videos that I do that I don't talk about this software because it's just so darn powerful. Okay. Now, don't take the 7-day free trial that you see right here. Use the link in my down in the description. That is my affiliate link for a 10-day free trial. And before you do that, don't even do that until you know how to use the software. And we got you all taken care of. Take the Lightning course. It's a quick 10-minute course that shows you how you can be scanning, because you don't want to sign up for the software and then spend your free trial days trying to learn the software. You don't want to do that. You want to get your free trial when you already know how to run scans. And then that way, guys, the software will pay for itself. And again, if you come out here and you're looking over the plans, by default, it's showing the annual. You're probably going to go monthly, and you see the price changes when you do that. Okay. So you're paying $70 a month if you pay the whole $840. If you're not going to do that, then you're going to pay per month, and now you're going to pay almost $90, and it's worth every penny. So take the Lightning course if you haven't taken it. Get signed up for Sales Gazer, and I'll see you in the next video.